Did I show you my rash?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah! It's... Oh, sorry. Oh, it's episode 133.
It's Monday morning. You know what the fuck that means?
You know what that means?
You know what that meant?
Get it up, you.
Get it up, you.
Get it up, you.
Hey, what? I'm fragile enough today.
You will be hearing this, you're probably on a wee bit of a delay. We're just after watching the Paul Hughes fight.
Yeah.
That was in Dubai, and you came round the gaff, and we watched it, and we had a very what term would you give that? The civil rager.
Yeah, it was like, you know, we were drinking, probably ambience wise, what would have been like if you were at like a heavy rave, and then an afters after, but it was just me and you watching Parts Unknown on mute.
Yeah, with our legs crossed like two wee biddies, but drinking like we're at a fucking...
Oh, it was Betty Central. Maureen was enjoying the Betty chat too. She stayed up past bedtime.
She is a bit... she stayed up to like 2 o'clock.
She was enjoying the... She was
getting
enjoying
the point
the
where
dialogue.
I was like, yeah, what the fuck are you doing up? Get out of here.
I know he literally sent her to bed.
Get out of here. Get the fuck... This will let you know what sort of night we had here.
You fucking sneaky. Do you?
You know what I mean? Listen to that.
That's a shame now I do snore. It's like a fuck. Put some West Side Gun over the top of that.
Flag on! Just like trying to start a tractor. I'll tell you what, I had a panic on because I was like, right, we got to leave about 11:30 here. And I went, bro, I was into you 4 times.
Well, you know what happened?
I was like, Aaron. I went right in. I was like, Aaron. Nothing.
My POV, right?
Yeah.
I did wake up like really early. And like I could hear like, you know, you had the music going, Eddie was running about.
Yeah.
And then I like kind of turned over and looked at the phone. I was like, there's not one call for me to be up at this time. So I just went back to sleep. But I thought it would be like, you know, I would be like
a wee snooze.
A wee snooze, but it turned into a deep sleep.
Yeah.
I had 2 deep sleeps last night.
2 deep sleeps, fair play.
Yeah.
From 4 o'clock, you know, 4 o'clock still. It was after 4, like.
Yeah.
So yeah, bit ropey day. Got a foot long subway. Yeah. Try and patch some holes in her life. Man, I mean, if AI needs to move in anywhere, Subway. What?
You don't like the current sandwich?
I was about to walk around the back and make it myself. Do you know what I mean? I was a bit like, I had questions for her. I was like, have you made a sandwich before? Do you know what a sandwich is? And when you say these ingredients, do you know what any of them are? You know, I was like, are you familiar with food or sandwiches at all?
What about the guy corrected me? I was like, can I get an Italian BLT? And he goes, BMT. And I was like, all right. Fucking these sandwich artists are getting off there.
You were fucking letters.
Aye.
You know?
The fuck?
BMT, BLT. Fuck off. Still a sauceless pervert over here.
Yeah. No sauce.
Really?
No sauce.
He's like, let the moisture of the sweet corn seep into it.
I like Southwest sauce, but like if you do get it, it is just a foot long sauce.
But it's not your only option. You wouldn't even put a bit of mayo in there for the wet?
Nah.
Vinaigrette?
Nah, nothing.
Nothing?
That's the only thing too. I think I've been trying to trick myself into thinking I don't think I like vinaigrette.
All right, fair enough.
You know?
Well, keep
Sorry,
that to
I put
yourself.
myself a
You know,
blaster,
keep
you
that
know?
to yourself, man.
I don't want to fucking split hairs, but...
Whoever was ordering, I don't know whether it was like a Deliveroo or something.
Yeah.
They were pre-making them for someone that wasn't in the queue.
Yeah.
They were fucking disastrous sandwiches. Yeah. Did you see them?
I did see them, yeah.
Jesus Christ. It was like meatballs, chicken, crispy onions, mad jalapenos.
And you can get your sub now on a spud.
Sub on a spud.
Yeah. You can get a full fucking meatball marinara.
I felt like going, you can barely handle the fucking sandwiches. And now you're moving into the spud world. Give me a hearty Italian spud.
I tell you what is the stuff of nightmares and what nearly, you know, whenever you're hungover and like the smallest wee things, like visuals, audio, anything will like take you into bogue territory.
Yeah.
we were walking in today and like standing in the line, and I was like, fuck, I haven't had a Subway in a while. What is all the toppings again? And I was like looking around me, and my eyes zoned in to just the beans. They just had Heinz beans just sitting there.
Yeah.
And I remember looking at them and I went, yeah. And then can I just, I'll take a cookie as well, please.
Have they introduced the beans for the spud?
I'm assuming it's for the spud. If you're putting beans in your sub, sectioned. T&F waiting for you.
It would be funny if that's what you were getting as the wet part of the sandwich.
Oh my God.
Hey, do you want any sauce? And you're like, no, just throw like a beans on there.
I'll be honest with you, beans outside of toast and maybe in a fry. Don't want them.
I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I'm no shame about it. I have on occasion, plenty of times, just opened a tin of beans, hoofed it like a yogurt, cold.
Mad.
Cold beans are unbelievable. Big fan. Big fan. Man, I would thrive as like a fucking cowboy or something.
Yeah.
Let me park up my fucking horse and get my tin of beans. The guy's like, I'll start the fire. And I'll be like, we don't need no fire. I'm eating them cow.
That could be a Western.
Cow beans?
Yeah.
Get on my beans, bitch.
Old Buckshot Geddis, he don't need no wheat for his beans. He eats some cow.
He be over there down in pants and cold beans.
Oh, Simon Kyle here.
Simon Kyle.
That's quick draw McCann.
Quick draw McCann. Go digging for that reference. We out here digging for
my brain there. I'm like beans, Popeye, little fucking Kyle, Simon Kyle. Simon Kyle, there you go. Take that. Enjoy that.
Nothing but nap. I do like a cold bean now. Just to get that out of the way. But yeah, we watched the fight. What did you think of the fight?
Controversial.
I was hyped. My heart was jumping out of my chest. As soon as that fight started.
I had enough tins in me that I actually like let on that I knew anything about what was happening. You know, I was like 6 Bud Lights deep, and I was like, that round's definitely Hughes there.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
But I was right. You agreed with me each time.
Yeah. It was like a split decision to Usman. If you don't know what we're talking about, folks, there's a big MMA fighter from here called Paul Hughes, friend of the show.
Yeah.
We know his whole coaching
Yeah.
staff near
Full
enough.
squad.
If the full squad, you know what I mean?
Just when you thought Donald couldn't get bigger, seeing him on your TV last night, I was like, Jesus Christ.
Man, there was one shot in one of those vlogs where he went over, like, some of the boys were over the whole time, like Ryan Roddy and then he went over probably like a few days before.
Yeah.
And Paul was walking out for the weigh-in, and he just come out the door, ducked out of the door behind him, eyeballing everybody. And it's like fucking incredible.
They're civil assassins.
Who needs security when you've that guy walking behind you?
Swear to God.
Just fucking, Jesus Christ.
He's a big, I still can't get over the size of that man.
Big bastard.
Biggest man.
He was out the back of Lavery's the other week. He was out with his mate. And I said, come on out the back, sure.
Door staff squatting.
Everybody else was standing. He took up the whole sofa himself. An audience with honored.
Now that I'd watch.
But I watched the fight, and it was like fucking. I mean, it seems like just one of the. You know, if you look back, probably in like 30 years of your career, you're like, oh man, these two just had this rivalry where they just fought each other, fucking 5 times, and could never settle the beef. You know what I mean? Just the last one was sort of controversial, tough scrap, and then you know I was watching it going like if Paul Hughes had fucking 10 more seconds, he'd have won. And then that fight last night, it was like fucking same thing, like mad scrap. People were getting, you know, the upper hand in different scenarios. I don't know whether your guy Usman was like shooting for takedowns and they score that as like, but he didn't seem to be doing much with them, you know what I mean?
I don't think that is, again, I know fuck all about the scoring system and stuff like that, but it feels like if you land a takedown and then you immediately like slip out of it, why is that given such priority? Do you know what I mean?
Don't know, but there's a lot of people like, you know, if it seems like the round was close, they shoot a takedown, and if they get a takedown, it's like, right, you won that round type of thing. But like, I feel like if you don't do anything with it doesn't matter. Fuck.
Yeah.
If you take the guy down, he fucking gets over the fence and gets up.
Hughes was like Houdini, like the way he was getting out of everything that was put on him.
Slippery eel, slippery man, unbelievable on the break, isn't he?
Yeah.
Tie up on the way out. Bit of that there.
You look up, you're chinned.
But what happened was, Niall, just you know the way they score fights, like per, to each fighter, you sort of start with 10 points. Yeah. And then, if it's a tight round, it'll be like 10-9 to whoever sort of won the fight. They got to the scorecard at the end, and it was like, it was for which a lot of people agree online who seem to watch it. I'd have went 2-3-5 to Hughes just because of the pressure and landing combos, and it just looked more offensive, The first judge, they were like, scores the fight 50-45, which means Usman won every round. And as soon as he said it, Paul Hughes was like, "What the fuck? Are you joking me?" Like, and then all those big sort of MMA pundits like Ariel Helwani were online, just like, "This is a fucking shambles, like, absolute disgrace." But it was It's one of them ones where, like, when there's such a tough epic battle, I don't like not getting the W. So you're sort of like, it really doesn't matter.
I don't think it does anything.
I know that's like a weird thing, probably. I'm sure a fighter is like, no, fuck you, I want to win. But as a fan, you go like, it was just a fucking epic fight. Yeah. And of course, the home crowd and judges probably give it to the champion. Yeah. You know what I mean? But it was fucking epic. But my nerves are wrecked, man. My nerves are wrecked. I was sitting there, I was trying to keep it calm, holding the can of Bud Light, my fucking throat and chest, giving it all that.
Between the faith and then the journey up to your house yesterday, I felt the whole day like I jumped out of a plane.
Storm Amy, you bitch, wrecking the gaff.
God, what a slut. I swear to, like, Nicholas, right? I first of all, you'd sort of like text about heading down to yours to watch the fights. I was like, absolutely, I'd love to see the fight. And then, I only woke up. I was, jet lagged on my tits, went to bed at like 5 o'clock the previous night, woke up about 2. Then I was like, again, I've no reason to be up. Back to bed I go. And then I'd slept through the worst of Storm Amy. Yeah. But then I woke up and, I was like, right, I'll look at a bus here, whatever. And then just as we're kind of organising to go to yours, that's when the storm fucking went up a level again.
What do you notice that in your house? Because why our house is like a bit more out in the open. There's fucking trees and bits flying all over the place. Is it as noticeable when you're like
not really
in a housing development?
Like to me sisters and stuff like that, they live a bit more in the country. Yeah, it's a lot more vicious. Yeah. Which, by the way, before I get to that, there was our family WhatsApp group chat yesterday. 10 out of fucking 10. Because obviously I'm going tonight to my nephew's birthday, full unk mode, and he's turning 18. My sister's like doing a whole thing for him at the house, whatever. And she texts in to the family group chat yesterday. Now, I don't want to butcher what exactly was said here, so I will read it.
I said, go full unk mode to the party, Bluetooth headset in the ear. Fucking, you got like a full matching sweatsuit. And just fucking dap him a pile of cash in the hand. That's what you want to do.
So this is where it starts off. So Colin yesterday, she went to a fucking spa. And she's put up a picture.
Does she know how to do it, Colin?
Well, this is exactly what happened. She put up a
Where's
picture.
Where's that now?
I actually don't know. She goes, good views of Storm Amy. And then that emoji, for no reason, because she's 45. And then... Diane says, oh, class, enjoy Betty. Cheers. She's getting her off. Our electricity keeps going on and off. Colin, please God it stays on day. Pray emoji. Alison, nothing for it, Betty, but to bunk up in the hotel and have a wee drink. Enjoy. Oh, Jesus, you are joking day. Hope it stays on. I know, Ali, please God. And then literally 15 minutes later, that's us off now. No electricity. And then Alison, which fucking this absolutely killed me yesterday. Oh, Jesus, dead, no way. Did you get your lasagna done?
The child's 18th, but core memory ruined. But as long as you get the fucking lasagna done. Oh, that's unbelievable.
The fucking lasagna.
And then all night, I was like, fuck, did she? Did she get it done?
She did. The lasagna is done. Thank God. There was a temporary kind of like outage there. But thankfully,
praise the Lord.
She got her back up. There was chat of going up to Mum's house to get her up in the oven up here.
Oh my God, like transporting in between hospitals?
Oh my God.
Get that lasagna to Mummy's.
Because if there's one theme in our family, it is just stubbornness. Mm-hmm. Enter Nicholas McCann.
The guy, tenacious.
Unbelievable.
He's like a dog with a bone.
He's like Jason Statham. Swear to God. So yesterday, I'm just like, I had pre-ordered a taxi, right? I was going to get the taxi to the bus depot, get the bus down to Dungannon to go to Collins to watch the fight. Nicholas comes in from work, gets in earlier on a Friday. He's like, where are you off to? He's like, where are you off to in that? And I was like, I'm going to Collins to watch the fight. And he goes, you're not fucking right ways. His exact words. And then I was like, it's not that bad, like, fuck's sake. And so he goes, sure, tell you what, I'll drive you to the bus depot. And I'm like, right, no bother. So I cancel the taxi, get in Nicholas's car, and he goes, do you know what, actually, I'll take you on up. And I was like, Nicholas, don't do that. Don't do that. Just take me to the bus depot. There's no need for you to be going down to Dungannon today. And he's like, just shut up. Shut up. I'm taking you. That's it. And I was like, right, okay. Can't be talked to. We drive. We're coming up to the Ballygolly line. There is a fat line of traffic, like absolutely mental. Eventually, we get up at enough to where I can get a bit of signal. I look up your address on the maps, and you can go out this back road.
But this is another fucking, layer to the story. He took a photo of the traffic and was like, fucking wild bad traffic here. So in my head, I'm like, sure, the whole fucking road's going to be trees down the whole way. So I'm like, oh fuck, where's that? And then I went, do you know what, man? Just go home. Yeah. I was like, we're only gonna watch a fight. Like, there's no need to fucking kill yourself to get up here. The first message gets delivered. You enter a fucking 4G black hole, and the next ones don't go. So I'm like, mine have said like, oh, here, just fucking call it off, man. Just go home, and you don't get those messages. So in the meantime, they're fighting tooth and nail to get up the fucking road.
We drive down this back road.
So Morgan kept going, is Aaron coming? I'm like, he said he was, and then he set off, but he might be dead.
It was like a dirt track, because we're like going down, and it's like narrow road, and like you have to pull in, and a lot of people go past and all this here. All of a sudden, there comes a fuck ton of flood water, right? Fuck ton. And again, I'm just like, oh my God, he's going to fucking drive over this. Something might happen. Drives over it. I laughed because it was like we were in SeaWorld where the whole car was immersed in just water, dirty water, right? Keeps driving. All of a sudden, I just hear the engine clogging out.
Oh, no.
And I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, oh, Jesus Christ, oh, Jesus Christ. And again, I'm like, I'll stay calm. Hopefully it affects him. It did not. He was just like, Jesus Christ, what's that? And then he looks down and he's like, oh, fuck, don't tell me. And then sure enough, clogs out.
Did he do three prayers, whatever it was?
Saying that, like,
fuck's sake on me.
So then, oh my God. So we clog out in the middle of this fucking dirt road.
Official terminology.
And like there's cars trying to come behind us. There's cars trying to come in front of us. He can't move his car. Oh. One young fella gets out of his car and Nicholas is all like, I know, come here. I drove over a bit of flood water there and it obviously went into the engine or whatever. And this fella, God bless him too, I guess he was just trying to help me, goes, oh Jesus sir, my friend did that the other week. The engine was fucked. Had to get a whole new car. And I'm like, Nicholas, roll the window up for fuck's sake and stop speaking to this cup because you're going to have a heart attack. And then, so Nicholas goes, right. And the cop goes, no, sir, the engine was completely fucked, hey. It's water in the engine, it fucks up the engine. Nicholas goes, all right, okay. Well, sure, come here. Have a good rest of your day anyway. Rolls up the window. And he's like, oh, that's me now. Car's fucked. Car's broke. Have to get a new car. Can't afford a new car. But sure, car's fucked. And I'm like, what the fuck do we do here? So he pulls in. And he just like lets the engine set for a while, I guess, like turns it off and just like runs it out. Remaining remarkably calm, by the way, the whole time. Like I was expecting him to blow a gasket. Yeah. And then he
the car blowing a gasket.
Talk about St. Anthony. Then he did go like this here. And I was like, is this motherfucker praying right now? Full pray. Pray mode set on. And then
our Lord and Savior, Jeremy Clarkson, please let this motor be all right.
So then he turns on the engine again. And it's driving a wee bit, but again, it's clogging out.
Yeah.
And I was like, Nicholas, we're going to have to ring, like, my brother-in-law, Connor, who like is basically a mechanic. I was like, he'll come out, sort it out, or just like give us a lift home. But I was like, you can't, whatever. And he goes, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. I'm like, okay. He gets the engine back on, and he starts driving onto the main road. And I'm like, Nicholas, there is literally a white rake coming out of the back of your car.
Nice.
And he's just like, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. And then we're driving down the main road, white rake coming out of her flat out. And I'm just like, this looks insane. Like, this looks absolutely mental. And then the car starts clogging again. And I'm like, Nicholas, pull into that fucking garage there.
Double clog again.
He pulls in, lets the car sit for a minute again, turns the engine back on, full power, no bother, immediately again.
Right.
Drives up the road.
Right. And then once he got a bit of signal, this is an hour later, once he got a bit of signal, he's like, Colin, come here. And then the two of yous were talking. The two of yous were giving me the come heres.
Yeah.
And you're like, Colin, come here. And he goes, Colin, come here. Have you ever driven through 4 foot of water? And I'm like, nah. And he's like, there's a light flashing here in the dash with a wee coil on it. What does that mean? And I was like, I think it can mean a bunch of stuff, you know? And I'm like, I fucking Google it. And I'm like, oh, it could be the DPF, or it can be, you know, the fucking whatever plugs in the, I'm like, it can be a number of things. And then you were like, anyway, if we arrive, we arrive, and I'll see you in a bit. And then I just have to hang up and then just wait about. And then you just strolled in the back door just in time for the pizzas.
I gotta say.
And I'm like, where's Nicholas? And you're like, eyes way on.
Yeah. I think he was that exhausted. He was just like, I can't speak to him.
He's just like, get me home.
But the thickness of that to keep going. Yeah. White rake out the back, car not starting, but it's clogging out.
It's genetically in your family, I think. Because you do the same. Like I've talked many times before, when the average man, the weak-spirited man, calls it a day, you fucking plow on through it.
We are just a clan of thick hooters. Like.
Yeah, it's pure stubbornness.
I couldn't believe it. Like, that was a different level, yes.
It had, see if you had signal whenever you sent me that photo of the traffic, would you have went home?
Yes. Colin, the whole time I was telling him to go home. The whole time. Like, he goes, I'm down, you get up and see the fight. And I was like, honestly, at this stage, fuck the fight.
Yeah, fuck it. This
like,
is the fight.
We're going to die.
We're in the fight.
We're going to die.
We're fighting for our lives here.
Your engine is raking. We look like we're in the fucking wacky races right now. Go home. Go home. There's nothing to be gained there.
No, like he's just totally stubborn, like just pushing the car up to my driveway. We'll get there in the end.
Swear to God.
That's so funny. Like, and then I'm like, every time he drops you off, I'm like, what, do you not come in for a cup of tea or something?
I know.
See, to be fair, I think once the car's running, don't even turn it off.
Yeah.
If it's still chugging, I'd be like, keep it on.
And then you know what the boss.
Keep it on for the next 3 days.
We need this too for the fucker, right? I said to him, I was like, ring me as soon as you get home. Like as soon as you get home. Rang him, no answer. And then I WhatsApped him. He doesn't like texting, doesn't text. And I just sent him a message being like, did you make it home okay? And I seen the 2 blue lines, so I was like, right, at least he's not dead. Thank God.
Mm-hmm. Did he ring later in the night? No. Mysterious man. Jesus Christ.
He just wants to get the job done, and that's it.
Just get by any means necessary.
No pizza for me.
He's in the wrong job. Like he should be doing something else.
The military?
Yeah, he should be a fucking general in the army.
Bounty hunter? Like, he'll get it done.
Just absolutely fucking. Yeah, because I'd have give up immediately. Like,
yeah.
You know, I'd have seen that first bit of traffic and went, fuck it, I'm way home.
Yeah. I'll never get over that cub just standing over the car being like, oh, just say the friend had that doorway, car's fucked.
Yeah.
New car, and just looking at Nicholas's face in the mirror, just going, yeah. Right, great stuff.
Yeah, great. We don't need to hear that right now. We don't need that. Just
But I'd say people got fucked over royally yesterday.
Yeah, some of the videos were nuts. Like, I was saying about that one with the tree, like it was like our driver narrowly misses getting smashed to bits. And the car went past, big tall tree, not a thick tree, but a very tall tree, just poof. And then another car was behind the tree, and then the one behind that car just so quickly took a right and went a different direction as if it knew it was happening. You know, just driving along, smash, fuck that. I'm away the other way.
Instant.
Instead of getting squashed. It is dangerous as fuck, like.
It is.
No doubt about it. And our house is wild with the shit flying about. And then yesterday, Maureen was like, the wind was picking up like mad, and she's like, go and pick up all the fucking gardeny bits. And I went outside. Bro, the wind was 17 degrees. I was like out in a t-shirt and it was like, but it was warm as hell.
Hot one blows.
Crazy. What is going on with this country?
It's fucked. It's up the left.
Global warming.
Yeah.
Shit summer. Fucking storm every week. What's this week's storm? But I tell you what, I was backed up, man. I had every battery pack charged in the house. I had every torch charged. I had fucking, you know, them big Chinese batteries we like. Had them charging, put them on the back of the light panel. You know what I mean? Hook it up.
You got ready for the apocalypse?
USB-C to the laptop. And we can watch the fight in the laptop. I was fucking...
It is good to be prepared.
It was good.
Feel prepared for real.
Yeah, aye, between the battery packs and the cold beans, we were good.
Yeah.
We'd be good for fucking 3 weeks. Everyone else dying, you know? And I'm just sitting there with the cold beans watching fights going like, what's wrong? We're all good. What's the fucking...
That was great. It was great crack. Getting up and then having a few Bud Lights and then talk about hard laughs. Hard laugh down in the fucking Jameson Ginger Village.
Yeah.
We stayed there about too long.
Oh, yeah. We drank a bottle of Jameson.
Yeah. Did the old classic too. two old boys now. Like
It was the most stationary, lazy session I've ever come across in my life.
My exact phrasing was we finished one and you know we were in the middle of like a good conversation and then I got up to go to the toilet and I was like, you know, already half blind, was like, would it be retarded to do one more? And you went, no.
Yeah, we did about 6 one more.
Yeah.
Disaster.
Classic one more.
Yeah. But I only really went to bed at decency.
Yeah.
You know, because it was like, we're going to do some stuff tomorrow. So
Yeah, we do have to record a podcast.
should
tomorrow.
we go to bed 4:30?
Yeah.
I think we should. Great times.
Good discussion though. We were chatting about, you know, I think it came off the topic of my nephew's birthday today. We were chatting about like underage getting pished,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
You were saying about you and your mates drinking the 3 litres of Strongbow back in the day
Yeah.
and then getting a bus.
Yeah.
Mental.
Yeah.
We only had like the rugby club and that was really it.
No, we were fucking, man. Yeah, the drinking, I know like rugby culture is very boozy, like, but like, see when you get all them fucking animals together. And then I was like younger. This is in school. I can remember going out a lot during the week and I was in school. Do you know what I mean? Like you'd be out on the full rip and then in the fucking uniform on the Friday morning. Like,
That's mad. I was only hungover in secondary school once in my life.
there was whatever year I got it, probably like upper sixth or something. You'd be every Friday, you'd be hungover.
That's so
You
funny.
go out like every Thursday. Mad, like.
Yeah, we had like, we kind of just had, the one time I got blasted and went into school the next day, it was like my 18th and there's a girl from my town, Emma Collins, and her and my ma were in the ward at the same time.
Okay.
Giving birth at the same time, basically twins, like.
Okay.
So it was like a bit of a joke. We kind of had like a joint 18th, not necessarily organized, but like we were both out of our crowd of friends. And then we did like Friday, Saturday, and then the Sunday went into Pizzarama, and you know you could bring your own booze in the Pizzarama. So we brought like a fuck ton of like wine and bullshit, like stuff I don't even drink. You know, absolutely chinned. Went to a couple of the pubs in John Street.
Yep.
Next day, Old Academy, double French first thing in the morning.
Fucking
Absolutely,
merd faced.
yeah. Je suis dying.
Just me touching cloth. This whole time.
Où est les bagro?
Yeah.
I knew that GCSE French would come in handy someday.
No, I was just having some reminiscing about times where boys would drink like 3 liters of fucking cider, and everyone had like quarter bottles or half bottles of famous grouse for some reason. I don't know why people were doing that.
Is that the most rotten drink of all time?
Hoaching, like, and then, you know, these boys were like on a bus in the Belfast, boking all over the place.
Oh my God.
When the guy's ma had to intercept the bus at a stop further on, collect them.
Oh my God.
Great times. Great times. And these ones out here now, these teens doing run clubs and sober socials.
That's what I tell you about, you know, friend of the show was doing like some sort of health and wellness meetup thing, and they had a non-alcoholic pub crawl.
Tim?
Yeah.
Oh, who else would it be? You know one sober guy.
Yeah, that's right. Non-alcoholic pub crawl.
In pubs, like, or was it
In pubs.
What the fuck do you do that for?
I tell you what, that's a walk.
Yeah, yeah, you just went for it. That's a tour of whatever town you're in.
Crazy.
You go up to the bar like, yes, big man. 14 pints of zero. These ones are all me. Line them up. First one to pish loses.
Doing 0% Jaeger bombs. Get the party going.
Give me the bombs. It's just a shot of fucking Red Bull or
At
something.
that point, I'd rather just have a milkshake or something. You know what I mean? Like having 5 pints of anything, I better be getting drunk.
Yeah.
All that liquid.
Well, that's, you know, all these fucking health and fitness people, you know, they're probably going like, man, the calories in these is crazy.
But isn't the calories in a Guinness Zero like not too far off?
Not too far off from nothing.
Yeah.
Or the actual pint.
It's still a creamy boy, like, you know.
No, there's still definitely calories in it.
Yeah.
Like. Yeah.
You're still like, what's the point?
Yeah. Let's go out and get fat. Go for food.
Yeah.
Eat your calories. You know what I mean?
Oh, nah, can't do it.
But these fucking sober Christians, man, do anything to get the right.
Can't do it.
Someone told me the other day about soaking.
Is that the Mormon thing?
Yeah, but I think it's, you know, branches out into other types of religion.
What is it? You step the tip in?
You just put it in, leave it there, leave it to poach.
Jesus. Fair play to any man that could do that.
And then some of the younger, I'm not giving any names away, some of the younger comedians in Lavery's, they're talking about what the youth are up to.
What are they up to?
They're like all these young Christians, you know, are they're putting it in everywhere but the vag.
Yeah.
Anal, mouthful. Arguably the two more exciting holes, you know, you get married and then finally get in that vag, you'd be like, what is it waiting for? What's all the fucking fuss? Jesus Christ, get it back in your mouth when you play that. Amazing Grace. Do you know what I mean? What a letdown.
It's not a bad life, you know.
50 grand to put it in the safe hole at the
To
front.
have the security of the Lord in your heart, and then just see what that mouth do.
Yeah.
It's happy days.
Onward, Christian soldier.
And another, it kind of, I would romanticize that life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Getting head while watching songs of praise.
It's definitely super horny.
Oh yeah.
You know, let me just hover it over the vag here. Can't. Right in the mouth.
But it's hornier because it's forbidden.
Exactly.
What's forbidden is horny.
Yeah.
Physics.
Yeah. Pedos.
Yeah.
That's getting the piss ripped out of a big style online.
Pedos?
You know, the sort of, what do they call them? Not slagging anybody. Don't know any of these people. That sort of young, sober Christian sort of, hey guys, we're just all about the coffee life and all.
Oh yeah.
They're taking the piss. There are loads of things taking the piss out of them online.
Yeah.
But they, you know, it's like a good living guise for being a full blown racist.
Yes.
It's class.
Yeah.
It's class. You know what I mean? We're just here sober, praising the Lord. Whites only. Flat whites and whites. No long blacks. No short blacks.
No dogs.
No dogs. You better not be a fucking Fenian. Oat milk. Oh. Take an oat flour. Oh, let's do a high rocks. Oh, Jesus. It is funny to just see all the things that get, you know, popular and then bashed online, you know, in waves, you know.
Yeah.
High rocks. You know, that was getting a slagging from the CrossFitters.
Well, I think it kind of goes through.
Paddle is big now too.
Yeah, paddle's big. You know, it's just like one of those things where it's like I feel like things have the time where they become most prominent and therefore get slagged off the most, and then you let it kind of ferment for a few years, and people that slagged it off start doing it.
That's it.
You know me, I used to think people that cold plunged were fucking nut jobs, but you look at me now. I'm in the bath.
Yeah, the picture of health.
Did I say that last time in the podcast about the guy in the cold plunge? Yeah.
Then you have an involuntary orgasm.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
But I'll work myself up onto it. I'll work myself up onto it.
Yeah, good for you.
It is good for you. But yeah, things right now that are taking the piss out of it would be like paddle and
That's one thing. I will not go do that.
paddle.
You'll never. I know Shane's involved with something, and he's always like, anyone want to play fucking paddle at 5 o'clock? And you're like, no, never.
Yeah.
Never did I want to do that. If I was walking past it and someone I knew was playing it, and I was like, I guess I'll go. I'd maybe launch one over.
You'd entertain it, yeah.
But then, you know, I'll leave. And, you know, it's just not a fun game. I'm not like, I'll do this for an hour. Not a chance.
Nah.
Fuck that.
No, but everyone's got their, wee things, we, what do you call them? Fixations.
Yes.
Everyone's got their wee fixations,
Yeah.
Yours
is cold plunges at the minute.
Mine's a cool plunge at the luxury gym and, just stand up and hip hop, bit of pro wrestling on the side.
This is a paid advertisement from our friends at BetterHelp.com.
October the 10th is World Mental Health Day. It's a time to reflect on the importance of mental well-being and those who support it. This year we want to flip the script and focus attention on thanking the therapists who have made an impact in our lives.
BetterHelp therapists have helped over 5 million people worldwide on their mental health journeys. Behind each of these journeys is a therapist who listened, asked the right questions, and helped someone move forward.
This World Mental Health Day, BetterHelp is honouring the essential role therapists play in creating these moments and making support more accessible.
With over 30,000 therapists worldwide, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. And it works with an average of 4.9 out of 5 for a live session based on over 1.7 million client reviews.
If you're ready to find the right therapist for you, BetterHelp can help you start that journey.
And listeners to this podcast get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/BSP. That's better, HELP.com/BSP, which of course stands for
Bomb Squad Pod. Folks, if you're enjoying this podcast and you're thinking to yourself, I would love a heap more of these, well, have I got news for you? Patreon.com/Bomb Squad Pod. Right?
Yep.
It's all over there. We've got the two Ask Me Anything at Alls. We've got the Bog Squad with Colin McCartney. And we've got the New York Tapes where I'll be bringing on an American friend once a month. Get on over there. You'd be losing money not getting it at this stage.
Mental. It's mental you're not on this.
It's actually embarrassing.
Yeah.
Patreon.com/Bomb Squad Pod.
Taking allergic reactions to every product they have.
Oh my God. Did I show you my rash?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Please open this podcast with him just going, did I show you my rash? And then launch into the intro.
But I'll tell you, like, it's very like Black Mirror where it's like, it's lovely change rooms and all great facilities, but you're getting changed and then there's like the mirrors and they've got all these like little white bottles where it just literally says on it in plain Times New Roman font exactly what it is.
Yeah.
So you've got deodorant, squirty deodorant, which is a red flag. Then you've got
Squirty deodorant?
Squirty deodorant.
Like
It's in like a fucking thing you'd use at the barbers for spraying water in your hair, and it's just deodorant.
oh, so it's like a spray bottle?
Yeah.
Not an aerosol?
No, but it doesn't spray though. It spritzes. It squirts out.
How's that deodorant?
So I had that. Then I seen lotion, and I was like, "Geez, I've never lotioned." And then I went and chat GBT 10 minutes later because I was like, "Why is my face burning?"
Yeah. No. It's gotta be a face cream, bro.
Yeah,
It's gotta be a face cream.
yeah. They have hair dryers and they've everything you would want.
Chris?
Cotton buds.
No, yeah.
Yeah, shavers, shaving cream.
The old cotton bud in the ear is a daily shitting ritual for me.
Really?
Never find anything in there. My ears are clean as hell.
It's not great for you, that
Well, it feels great.
the cotton buds.
It feels really great.
It pushes the gunk into
When your ass is open, your ears are open.
I tell you what,
And you're pissing.
I don't know what your Instagram suggested adverts are like right now, but the two things I'm getting recommended flat out is, and I was chatting to Liam about this, asking like what his suggested ads are. Mine's just blue light glasses,
Okay.
and it's like a guy. This gives me AIDS, right? You know when guys try to be cute,
Yeah, it's the worst.
it's the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
Right? So this guy's like wearing a hoodie and the glasses are like this here. And he's like, I think the caption says something like pulling fine sheets on easy mode with these glasses for $20. And then he's wearing like a hoodie and he puts the glasses on. He's like, it drives me nuts.
Pulling what?
Fine sheets. I think the youths are using it to describe women.
Fine sheets.
Fine sheets.
Sheets?
Sheets.
Did I have
I don't know what it is.
sheets?
Sheets.
What?
Sheets.
Did I have a stroke there?
I just got deja vu there.
Are you saying
You've been here before.
Are you saying sheets or shades?
Sheets.
Sheets? You turn into McGregor every time you say it.
Hang on. Hang on, to find the advert. Hang on.
But to throw my own shit at the wall. Lose my fucking mind.
Hang on, I did save it because it just kept popping up. Oh, this is another suggested advert I'm getting, sorry.
I have that. I have. In fact, I accidentally ordered 2 of them. I have that. I'll bring one in. The fun punch. The fun puncher.
Oh my god. You bought it.
I bought it, bro.
This is it.
And I ordered 2 by accident. Shits with a Y. Shits with a Y. Pulling some fang shit.
And then as a bit of a joke, you know, I kept saying the name. I'm like, how do I stop this right now? And he's like, you're just going to have to buy them. Why do you want to keep living your life on hard mode? So I just bought them. So they're coming out next week.
You've got a pair of blue light glasses.
They wore me down so much that I bought them. They're coming to my house next week.
Man, fine shits aplenty for you later. Fine shits. It is obviously just writing shit with a Y. Like.
But is that what? But
shits. Fine shits.
Free shits to the one. And then what was the other thing I was telling you about there? But then Liam was like, you think your suggested ads are bad? I would take yours any day over mine. And he sent me this. Hang on. So this is what he's getting.
My meat was soft until I started taking these green gummies. Let's be real. As we get older, T levels start dropping and everything just feels off. It wasn't just my energy. I started noticing I wasn't recovering the way I used to, and things in the bedroom, yeah, they weren't the same. That's when I grabbed Natural Rems 16-in-1 sea moss gummies. Ashwagandha kicked my cortisol down, helping my T levels naturally rise. Zinc and vitamin D3 gave me the support I didn't know I was missing. And sea moss with 92 essential minerals, it took my recovery and performance to a whole new level. No more guesswork, just proven. Fast results that speak for themselves. Plenty of our customers are feeling stronger, sharper, and more alive with these gummies. Still not sure? Check the reviews. Men are
Still
getting
not
their
sure.
spark back. Real results. Grab your Natural Rems 16-in-1 sea moss gummies now. It's time to get back to your prime.
That AI ad, like.
I was like, good luck to you pulling the fine sheets with a soft meat.
I know. They could just type anything into those. Like, do you suffering from soft meat? Is your cock meat soft at all times? You need this gummy.
But sorry. The fucking whole point of this is the one that I'm getting at the minute that's very popular is it just keeps talking about how bad cotton buds are. Hence why I threw it out to you immediately there.
Okay.
And they're selling this thing now at the minute.
Corkscrew?
Yeah, that you put in your ear and it's got a camera and then you download the app on your phone and you can see, like, I don't want to see in there. I don't want to see that.
Oh, so they're selling a camera? I thought I've seen an ad for like you're supposed to use these on babies where instead of being like the cotton bud thing, or the Q-tip, I believe is the Americans call it breathing stop for real. Tell me what you got. They have it's almost like a screw. It's got like a thread on it, so when you turn it, it sends the wax backwards, like you're digging into your head.
I've seen that too, bro.
But here the camera's diabolical. I would put it this way: it'd be 20 minutes before I'd have that down the center of my pisser. I wouldn't know where to stop with a camera on a stick.
Bro, these adverts are disgusting because these boys are going into their ears and they're like, you know, I thought my ears were pretty clean. I've been cleaning my ears with cotton buds for years. And they stick it in and they pull out this dirt ball out of their ears. And one of the boys, I was like, you're doing too much. He rolled it in his fingers and then like smudged it. Oh. And I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, I'd chop my hands off after that.
Yeah, that's fucking so rank.
Fucking hell. The second earwax touches my hands, I'm doing a gig in Saudi Arabia.
Take them.
Yeah, take them off with you boys.
Take them off.
I don't use these anymore.
Yeah, I don't know about my ads. I mean, like it's come down pretty much to trainers. Like it's like I'll just do a couple of scrolls and then it'll be like, boom, flat spot. Do you want to buy these Adidas for fucking £85? They're on sale.
Yeah.
But yeah, plenty of them have fallen for it. Like I have the Fun Punch. And I have a spare one, so I'll bring it up to the office as well. Boys do a couple of rounds.
So funny that you bought that.
I bought it for Eddie, like, you know what I mean?
So funny.
You know, I'm like, yeah, I'll fucking let him beat the shit out of something. Let me try and get the ad here. Don't know, nothing crazy. How's the For You page looking these days? Girls with big tits, punctuated with watches.
How's mine looking?
Or what I get a lot of is just horrible ailments. You know, so I want to be like, I'm living with fucking some sort of cyst carry on that I have to squeeze on a daily basis. And I'm like, what made you think that I wanted to see that?
Yeah, mine's is tits, trainers, burgers, 12 signs you're dating a narcissist.
Burgers. Burgers. Horses. Same thing.
Tyler the Creator videos, wrestling videos. Yeah. It's pretty on brand, to be fair.
Yeah. You know what I mean? They know what you like. It's when the ads get good and you just pretty much buy everything that you see. You know what I mean? Got a couple of videos here. What do you think of this? Just get a talking point.
This is a warning. Be very cautious around funny men. Okay? Funny guys are dangerous, right? Because they make you laugh. And laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh. And then boom! They're inside your mouth.
Thoughts on that?
Right, Seinfeld.
What's the deal? Don't know if I want to be inside her mouth. Them bottom teeth, bro. Sorry to teeth shame anybody, but they do look sharp.
Oh God. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know even what to say about that.
You're one of them.
What?
You're one of these funny guys getting copious amounts of piss.
No, I'm not.
See to get me stinking me straight.
Sure.
No.
Sure about that?
Yes.
All right.
Copious?
Copious.
If it was food, I'd be dead. Starved, yes. That sounds like a Def Jam bit, doesn't it? Yeah. Man, if coochie was food, I'd be dead years ago. Yeah. If pussy was a meal, I'll be malnourished, bitch. I'm starting to think I got IBS. Into my good coochie, I'm sick for a week. I'll be squirting.
Anyway, let's see what's going on.
Look, you oral sex, use oral sex. Let the sperm of that man out. Out, you demon. Out. Let go.
Delivered me 2 Sundays back, then a demon came with his penis and put it in my mouth. And then he came again and he slept with me last week, and I told the pastor that I need deliverance again. And since then my private part has been itching.
It's been itching?
Yes.
Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Speak. Who are you? Take. Who are you? Look at that demon. Look at that demon. Look at that demon. Look at that demon.
Look at that demon.
Look at that demon.
Look at that demon.
Look at that demon. Who are you? Who are you? Speak. Speak out. Who are you? Who are you?
Obama on the fucking mic. I don't know if that's real or not, but it'd be a fun thing to just get away with any sort of debaucherous behavior by saying it's demons.
Yeah.
If you're in a country like that where it flies,
yeah,
you'd be like, I cannot believe you did this, and you're like, it's the demon. It's the fucking demon.
Yeah, you just get half scootered, push in your mate's floor and be like, oh, it's the demon.
The fucking demons. Wild dose of demons last night. So I said to Maureen this morning, she's like, what time do you go to bed? I was like, I don't know, 3:30. The demons, man.
The demons.
That was fucking...
You'd be a good man for chasing a cat out of a back garden.
It's a demon!
The demon.
I might get a cat called Demon.
They are demons, the best.
They are demons. This is my cat, Demon. What else has been going on? Have you noticed a popularity? I wrote a note down here. I just want to see what... Just want to remind them about it. Why are people wearing stickers on their face now when they get like a spot?
Like a star one or something like that? Yeah, I've noticed that too.
Why are they doing that?
I don't know. To be cute, I think.
But it's rank.
Yeah, it's like a wee cutesy thing, I think.
Have you seen it now?
When I was in London, actually,
Yeah.
everyone was wearing them.
Yeah.
And I was like, that is stinking.
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing?
Stickers in the face.
I haven't really seen it here. It must be like
I've
coming
seen
in now.
I've seen it here, like.
I was going to say, I haven't seen much of it. I've seen a couple of things on Instagram where people have stickers in their face, but...
But like, what? I don't know what you're doing. Like, is it are people just owning it now? I have a star sticker. I have a spot today. Back off, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Step away.
Yeah.
Got a spot.
Yeah.
But sure, you wouldn't have noticed the spot anyway. But then when you get the thing on, you go, the fuck's that?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I get it.
Weird.
Yeah. Well, it's like trying to, it's like plugging a hole in a boat, Put a rainbow sticker over your hairpiece.
Yeah.
Hope for the best.
It's weird though.
Yeah.
It's weird. I'm trying to think of, the equivalent, if you're like, you know what I mean? You're probably like, oh, Jesus, got a big spot. Hopefully no one looks at me. Better cover that up with a fucking bright yellow sticker on my face.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It is strange behavior.
I've just seen a lot of it.
Have you seen people here do it?
Yeah. And, in the words of Sebastian Maniscalco, aren't you embarrassed?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Whatever happened to just being ashamed of things?
Yeah.
Shameless.
I love him. I was listening to him on the podcast the other day.
Very good.
My father.
Yeah.
Very funny guy. He was like workshopping a bit with, it was Mike Rebecca's podcast.
Yeah.
Working it out. And they're just like workshop material. And he's like, I'm a storyteller, so he's like, I try and like talk about things that have happened and then like punch him up. And he goes, I can't really do him, but I'll try. He's like, I go to watch my son's soccer team the other day.
That's good.
And he goes, let me tell you something. If your soccer team is applying sunscreen, you lost.
That's
Fun for the whole family. Him.
That's a great bit.
Yeah.
That is a great bit.
We were workshopping bits last night. Half scootered.
Were we?
Yeah, remember I went for a pish and I was like, man, I was workshopping flat out in there. In the pisher.
What bits did we cover? I blacked out.
Can't remember. I think I wrote a bit about, I thought about a bit about Charlie Kirk.
Bit about Charlie Kirk, yeah. What were you saying? Hero, gone.
I was saying it's like the equivalent of having like an old boy in a pub, like an alcoholic, who's just like saying like absolutely absurd things. And then you just kind of like laugh it off,
Yeah.
You don't shoot him in the fucking neck.
Yeah.
Needs work. No,
Needs work. Yeah, the other line you have where you're like, the opinions aren't that different to like your ma or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good stuff. That's good. Do I have any bets? I can't remember any all the new bets I can get. What was I talking about?
You did say something and I said write that down. I'm a great guy for doing the write
You
that
are.
down.
Yeah, that's one thing I do benefit from when you're
I
in
will
the
say
country.
write that down, yeah.
You're a bit pig.
I'm a bit pig.
You're rummaging about.
Oink oink. Just in them truffles.
Yeah, and them truffles, them joke truffles. I think I was saying about doing that love language test with Maureen ages ago, and mine was obviously physical touch.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
because I can do everything else myself, and then I was like, hers is the most psychotic combination of love languages, which is words of affirmation and acts of service.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, so I gotta go do the acts of service myself and then come back and go, and while I have you, just want to say you did a great job watching me do that.
Acts of service is a piss take.
She's
Whoever put
smoking
that in
a
there.
cigarette in one of them cigarette holders on a porch like, very good, boy. She's not like that at all, you know what I mean? I just thought it was funny for the bit.
I hope to God my woman's is an act of service because the top she'll get is like a cup of tea, mate, and that's it.
There's your acts of service for the day.
Do you want 2 sugars in your acts of service today?
Yeah. If you want me to service that ass, give me a shout.
But I want a sober.
You fine shit.
Man, what would you have when you die and go to heaven? 72 virgins, 20 fine sheets, or 40 naughty shorties?
Probably 40 naughty shorties.
Real bad man.
Or as Billy Connolly said, 2 fire-breathing hers. Have you ever heard that bit? Never mind your
Forgot about
72
that
virgins. 2 fire-breathing hers.
Oh, that's great. Has anybody ever ordered a Chinese? Shout the bridges.
Come on! Good man yourself.
Fuck, where were we there? I had something there.
Acts of service.
Fucking tabbed out.
Bits or something.
Acts of service.
On your ear. Look at his
bits.
ear. It's okay.
Fuck, what was it? Fuck.
I'm absolutely delirious.
What the fuck was it?
Talking about acts of service, someone doing acts of service or
Oh,
something?
I went on a sober date the other week. Got ice cream, went to the park.
or as we call it now, a chat.
Far more nerve wracking.
Sober?
Far more nerve wracking. A drink is nice because, like, you know, you kind of lowers the inhibitions a wee bit. The walls get a wee bit lowered. You know, you can't get that with honeycomb, unfortunately.
Okay.
You know, so the two of us just sitting having ice cream, chatting. But you do relax into it, like. But it is.
And what was
starting at the
what was his
start.
name?
Come on,
As a gay joke.
come on.
That
That was good.
That's what we call the business a gay joke.
Always went up the sleeve.
Gay. Whoever sober date then? First date.
First date.
Yeah, it was all right.
Back out there, back in the horse.
Back in call her a hoe.
Get about 4 stone since. Horse's back broke.
Yeah. Like, stop taking me out for ice cream. Yeah. I need to get a rascal to the third date. I'm fuck. Putting on 2 stone a week. Yeah.
Oh my God, too.
But you love chatting to people.
I do love chatting to people, but whenever there's, like, you know, any sort of stakes involved like that, it does make me a wee bit nervy.
You went for steaks as well?
No, I wish. But I did take her to Ernie O'Malley's, and then fucking hell, the bastard Clyde, if you're listening to this, you fucking her. I went down, and Clyde is the sound guy, and also the chef at Ernie O'Malley's. Best pub in New York, get down there. And Clyde was there, and, you know, I was like, you know, take her to a familiar spot. You know what I mean? Maybe go on, staff know who you are, dap you up, whatever.
Yep.
And be like, this is so-and-so, whatever, introduce, you know, to the boys, whatever. Clyde, he's like, what do you have in the day, big man? And I was like, I'll take 1 White Claw, Clyde. And then she was like a wee bit sick a couple of days ago. So she was like, I'm just fine with like a soda water. And Clyde goes, tell you what, you're going to need a drink if you're with us, man.
Oh, there.
And I was like, you fucking bastard.
I skips McCann
You
here.
fucking Judas. Making me out to be a real alky. To be fair, I do get blind in that place every time.
Yeah. You caught him at his sober hour of the day. Out in this date. Leave a bit of room for ice cream. Straight on the rip immediately.
Who's this one anyway?
Who's this one? Different one from yesterday. All right. Remember Mickey used to have that brilliant joke about like taking women back to the Ibis or something. And then he took one girl back, and they were always joking like, you know, Mr. Bartlett, the Bartlett suite, and all this here. And then he took some girl back one night, and they knew her. The shagger gets out shagged. What a fucking nightmare. So, will there be a second date in the cards or what?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Step it up.
Yeah, I was saying
Steaks, actual steaks.
I was saying to you last night, you know, my sisters, we have the sort of, my sisters, anytime a lady even enters the realm of my life, there is like a UN meeting,
Yeah.
you know, where we'll have like a call or whatever. And it was so funny. I wonder, can I say this? I was just like, you know, I was like, it was a nice time, you know, it was real civil, she's a lovely girl, you know, very pretty, whatever. But there just wasn't like that sort of, and then Colin was like, immediate spark that usually comes from someone who's deeply traumatized and probably suffering from extreme mental illness. And I was like, all right, Colin, you fucking judgy bastard.
That's a truth bomb, brother.
Judgy bastard, eh?
That's a truth bomb strike.
They're looking out for me. They're looking out for me, you know.
She has a point, though. You know what I mean? You know, you'd be like, oh, I met this girl, and man, we just really clicked, and I know her whole life story in an hour.
Well, that's what they're saying. Is
Which
like,
mental people do.
Yes.
You know.
Well, they've my sisters have 2 rules for me. They're like, just stick to these and you should be all right. Number 1, it should be easy. Especially in like a honeymoon period. They're like, if it's any sort of difficulty before you have a house or wains going, it's going to be times 10 when that happens. So, you know, fucking make sure it's like handy. There's no like mad rows or tiffs over fuck all. Because then when it's actual problems arrive at your door, it's going to get 10 times worse.
Yes.
Good enough rule. Second
Great
rule,
stuff.
if it is an immediate like fireworks sort of like infatuation kind of spark, it's not sustainable. It'll either burn out or you'll fucking blow up. So that's what they've said.
They're like, Aaron, if you're out there and you're riding someone on the night of, run away.
But I don't even kiss in the first date. I don't do it.
No kissing.
No kissing first date.
Just fingering.
No.
You stop them like this on their lips? No. Not on the first date, baby. I ain't no Slut.
I ain't slutting around these streets.
I'm a fine shit. But I will meet you tomorrow.
Should bring the blue light glasses for the second date.
Oh, yeah. Be cute
Easy.
like a wee Asian boy.
Easy mode.
And they do nothing other than block out blue light.
Yeah, and then but people wear them for like aesthetic, you know, which I think that's weird.
The non-functional glasses.
Yeah,
Purely for style.
that is weird. Recreational glasses is weird. Like Colin, my flatmate, he was like some guy in his office like had left the office and then like had left these glasses behind, and Colin wore them.
Yeah.
And was like, "What do you think? Do they suit me?" And I'm like, "Is your vision not absolutely perfect?" And he was like, "It is, yeah, but I just think this is like a bit of a different look for me."
Yeah.
I was like, "You need to look for a fucking therapist.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?" And then he actually did wear them for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's a different look. It's a bad look.
Yeah.
You look worse.
Good looking guy, you know what I mean? Just for no reason, had these jam jars on.
Yeah. And people are easily fucking, they'll be like, oh, I've seen fucking Henry Cavill wear them or something.
Yeah, that's
You
the
know, I
problem.
think I could pull it off or
That's the
whatever.
problem. You said I had a good look the other day.
You did?
The quiff.
That's, I don't know much about fashion, but I seen that photo of you out of the gym, hair up, trying on a shirt, got the straight black pants on.
Yeah.
And I was like, dress like that all the time.
Yeah.
That's your look right there.
Yeah.
Get a wee bit of a haircut instead of, the sort of, what do I know about looks? But you know what I
I'm
mean?
totally mopped out.
You're mopped out. But you look good in that photo.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Absolutely drowned in piss if you walked around like that.
In the Polo Ralph Lauren changing rooms.
See what I mean? Old money. Old money McCann over here.
No, it's brand new, and I don't know how to use it.
It's brand new money.
It's
I
brand
have
new.
no idea what's going on.
I don't know how to use it.
ChatGPT, what's tax?
Did I tell you about this? I got an Uber share there the other night. Totally locked, right? Totally locked.
Oh, fucking wouldn't put it past.
And so the first guy gets in, right? And he's this like lovely Nigerian fella, dressed sharp, man, like full suit on, shades on. It's about 2:00 in the morning. Man looks well. I couldn't help myself but comment on it.
Yes, sir.
I got into the share and I was like, "Geez, you're a sharp dressed man."
Yeah.
And the guy turns around and he's like, "Oh, thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, whatever."
Yeah.
And we're talking away a wee bit. The Uber then collects another lady, right? Gets into the car. Sassy woman. Sassy black lady, right? Now, thank God for Desiree McLean, because she has taught me how to, she's like, don't ever let someone, she's like, thing with like sassy black ladies like myself, she's like, we can smell white fear and white guilt.
Yeah.
So we'll just steamroll over you.
Yeah.
She's like, the only way to do it is to fight back. And if you fight back, they'll probably fall in love with you. Right?
Crazy.
So this girl gets into the car and she says, passive aggressively to the Uber driver, she goes, "Nobody gonna offer me the back seat? Chivalry's dead." And I was like, "Do you want the back seat?" So I was like, "Sure, pull over, I'll give you the back seat." She goes, No. And then I was like, "Oh, okay." So then I'm trying to start a conversation, trying to crack her, I'm like, "So whereabouts do you live?" And she goes, "I'm not gonna tell you that." And I was like, "Right, happy days, that's grand, whatever." And then I was like, "I'm going out to Astoria in Queens." And then the Nigerian fella, he was like, "Oh yeah, great area. He's like, "I'm going out to East Harlem, whatever." And then 20 minutes later in conversation, or she goes, "It's a secret." And I was like, "Okay, right, okay." And then, but 20 minutes later into the Uber ride, she goes, "Yeah, no, like I live in the Bronx." So, and I was like, "Oh Jesus, the secret's out."
Yeah.
And then she turned around and she was like, "Oh, shut up. And I was like, "Good job, you're not in charge of the Epstein files." And let me tell you something.
Oh, cracking her all right.
The Nigerian man and the taxi man laughed so hard I thought he was going to crash. And she did not like it one bit. She was not impressed. And I said something else to her. I was full cheeky mode activated. And
Steaming, it's called.
the Nigerian guy got my Instagram.
Yeah.
He came to the bog the next night.
No way.
I swear to God, and he was saying to like Layman all, he's like, oh man, he's like, it was the best Uber share of my life last night. And then he's like, yo, that girl. And I was like, oh yeah, no, she was good crack. I was just kind of slagging her. And he's like, what's that? And I was like, oh no, we're just taking the piss out of each other. And then he goes, oh bro, she was talking about you a lot after you left. And I was like, Desiree McClain is right. You gotta fight back.
Talking about you like in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, pull up the story.
Jeez, I love it. I love chatting to strangers. Especially half can. There's nothing better.
Well, like, you know, you're looking for your bit of content for online. That's it.
Yeah.
You with a 360 camera right above your nose. Like that guy looks at the trains. Oh, God. Oh. That's you.
An Uber share.
Yes, you look well tonight, lad. You look... I'm gonna do it. You can cut it in now. Yes, lad, you look well. You're a sharp dressed man for this time of night. Fucking hell, sir. No crack out of this one anyway. I'll get her with something at some point. She'll be bouncing my pipe later on. Out here in Queens. Story of Queens. They love it. I have a black friend. I have one black friend. I know you should say that. Turn to the Uber driver. Do you ever drive through flood water? Fuck the motor up. Terrible bad.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck. I do love an Uber share. An Uber share, though, is a serious gamble. Like, especially if you are pushed, you have no idea who you're getting.
I know. I only ever did it once. Probably talked about it on here. Me and Maureen were in the back, and this other girl got in. Pulled up outside like looked like a real dodgy club in London.
Uh-huh.
And this girl just on her own got in the fucking thing. Which again, you're like, man, seems crazy.
Yeah.
But then is it crazier than getting a taxi with just the driver?
Yeah.
I don't know. But she just sat with her head in her hands the whole time and just quietly just went. Which is a tense, like that'll have everybody, you know, quiet and fucking on edge.
Yeah.
When she's just dry heaving in her mouth.
That's rotten.
Maureen had the decency to wait to get to the Hilton before she fucking sprayed it with red wine. But, you know.
Wait, was that the night in London?
Yeah.
We went to
That's how long ago I was in a fucking Uber share.
We went to the jukebox. I remember one time.
Do you remember us just stumbling into like a full private party?
Oh my God.
Doing karaoke, and I was like, fucking
completely hammered.
Fucking let in here, man. The guy was like, what are you doing? And I was like, is this not like part of the thing? Is this not part of the... Is this not the bar now? He's like, no, it's a private party. And I was like, all right. Looks fucking shite anyway. Shite.
I got an Uber share one time. And again, I was in New York, and there was this girl in beside me. And like, I had my headphones on, so I wasn't chatting.
Yeah.
And I just like see her like kind of like vibrating. So then I take the headphones off, you know, and she's crying.
Oh, man, your hair. Yeah.
She's like crying.
Yeah.
So I turned to her and I was like, sorry, are you okay?
Yeah.
And she turned around and she goes, I have a boyfriend. And I was like, oh, then keep crying on you. Cry away.
Seems like he's nice to you.
Cry away.
Where is he now? You in a fucking taxi, Gordon? Let me see. I wanted to play this. Does this sound like my voice?
Oh, yeah.
We'll play this before
it
I go.
does.
Now, how did this happen? Is this AI? I'll tell you when, right? Got sent this 100 times. I can't skip it on. I don't know why.
What's this one?
Wait here. I'll say when.
Ooh,
I'll say
that
when.
one is a treat. Some real alien stuff.
They say there's only 2 copies in the entire galaxy.
Whoa. Is that mad?
Can you say that?
They say there's only 2 copies in the entire galaxy.
Bad image. Same again.
That's weird.
That's mad.
Isn't it? I don't even know what the fuck this is. But say, what if someone out there found the Voyager golden record? Do you know what that is? You know what that reference is? Me neither. I don't know.
I mean, you'll take that. You'll take a voice doppelganger.
Oh yeah.
Over just being tagged in every bald heavy fella's picture.
That's it. Yeah. I get sent 4 of them a day.
Oh yeah.
Seriously, I thought that was you. Fat Mexican guy. Yeah, like,
Down syndrome playing acoustic guitar.
yeah.
Twice a week.
Yeah.
Bare minimum.
And I get that too.
I wake up to it some days.
There's McCann.
Yeah.
There's McCann's. Got to get the guitar. What can you do?
And let me tell you something, I go on your profiles.
Yeah, fucking
Heaps.
You fucking pigs.
Pilates.
You fucking monstrous pigs. Hold on, Dave. See if I can just bring this up before we get out of here. Just as a little visual treat for the guys. Hold on.
You're up. He's up to something.
No, this is Dave just sending me stuff. I'll bring it up on the computer here. Select Bosch, and indeed airdrop and Bosch. This is just I don't know what Dave Elliott's doing in his spare time, but he just I don't know. Like, do you know when someone sends you something out of nowhere and you're like, why were you doing that just there now? You know, it was just that. You know, Niall, you took that photo, that original.
Oh yeah.
And he's pumped it. Now here's what I will say.
It's been plugged through AA.
Yeah, my teeth are better than that.
Yeah, I was gonna say they fucked you over
Give
there.
me something for fuck's sake. But there's me with a nice wig on. That do anything for you?
Man, you don't suit hair.
I know.
You don't suit
And
hair.
I know it's fucking with my face a bit. Probably look better than I actually do. But you know, I feel like being a big baldy egg, more of a unique look than just this fella with hair.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? That's just how that's a boss man there.
Yeah.
You make you a kebab.
Yeah.
And then Dave sent me his as well. Just kind of mad. Again, worse with hair.
Does it kind of look like me?
A wee bit, maybe. But
Some Nashers.
he got the tooth. Yeah, he got the tooth job, and I got worse tooths.
And the bright pink lips there too.
Yeah, pretty hot. But there you go. If anyone wants to save that off and flick your bean later on, fill your boots. Me with hair.
It's unreal.
Anyway, shall we get out of here? We're at 1 minute 11.
Oh fuck! I have to go to my our Navy's birthday party.
Aye, one of them.
Yeah,
One of them. Anyway,
one of the 16.
You walking in there with a big handful of cash? I think you should.
I'm gonna give him
Imagine me and you landed down and just got obnoxiously drunk.
I would love that.
Me for no reason, you know.
Slag all his mates.
Yeah. Hey, you fucking pussies. Yeah. What are you doing? Fucking banging your AI girlfriend, you fruit. Whatever you kids do at the minute. Fucking.
Can't wait to have that lasagna Dan's.
Oh, yeah. You got to please send me a photo of that.
Fermented lasagna. Laying for about 5 hours, Kyle, yesterday.
Twice cooked, or whatever they call it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Happy days. All right, we'll get out of here, guys. Remember to get over to patreon.com/The Bomb Squad Pod if you want to access a full. I mean, I'm not talking it up. It is a full network.
No, it's unbelievable.
It's a full network. It's, you know, you have the Bomb Squad over here that you're getting for free every week. You jammy fucking bastards.
Why you fuck me? I fuck you, bloody.
And then over there's a whole realm of podcast. You know what I mean? There's literally there's like 4 different types of podcasts you're getting out of Bomb Squad.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
Yeah.
Crazy work. So get over there and fill your boots.
Join the community. Lovely community people.
Lovely community people. And have a great week. And you got to do one this week. I hope you get. What do you hope for these people? Last week it was a foot job in the cinema. Hope something nice for these people. Hope you get pulled off through a table.
Oh, have one night in the soup, would you?
Yeah.
This week, have a night in the soup.
For love of Christ.
That's your homework for the week. Just take one night to yourself. Bonus points if it's a school night, and just take a feed of soup
for no reason.
Yeah,
just get chinned.
Wake up, Dan.
Mix it up a bit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Keep them guessing.
Keep them guessing. Keep the body guessing. Keep the liver on its toes. Right. That's it. See you next week. Big kisses.
Lots of love.